What's up guys, OBF back here, back again with another Vans review, and today I have a pair of Air 95 DXs. This is from the Anaheim factory collection. Colorway is OG Hart Brown Suede. These are size 13 and retail was $85. Coming in your standard Vans box here. These guys dropped about 2 weeks ago now. The Air 95 here releasing alongside two other colorways. One being like a light gray, off-whitish color, and the other one being a purple. I was definitely feeling the brown ones the most of the three, but I'm kind of leaning towards the off-white pair as well, so you might see a review on those soon. Might be picking those up. But nevertheless, let's get into the OG Hart Brown here. This is just such a vintage shoe to me. I mean, this colorway, along with, of course, it being Anaheim factory shoe. I've just seen this so many times before in like old vintage Vans ads from like the 90s, and for some reason I can't find them anywhere. I scoured the internet looking to find the brown colorway specifically, and I do find one every now and then that has the mustache on the heel, which is almost identical to these, but these ones do not have the mustache. So if you guys can find one of those vintage ads, I know Pillow Heat probably has something floating around. Feel free to send it to me because I'd love to see those again. But this one just total nostalgic vibes for me. So it was an instant cop. I really do love this upper, this brown suede upper. And Hart is a male deer, so that's where you get the brown from. A very nice suede. Of course, it's the Anaheim factory, so everything's pretty much as premium as it gets as far as the GR goes. So you have a very nice buttery suede upper here. We got that vintage marshmallow midsole here, and this is going to be a higher foxing, of course, it being an Anaheim factory, to give it that OG vibe. So it comes up a little bit higher. It is also glossier, as you might see a shine on there. A very nice touch. You got this really fat stripe going along that midsole as well, which is in a brown color. Your off-the-wall skateboard on the heel in the white and the red. And then we have our slightly darker gum waffle outsole. The laces that come with these are like this, I guess like a rope style lace, but it really does have like a woven look to it. So those are really nice in this like khaki color, super vintage-esque. You got your black Vans logo there in the white flag with your white contrast stitching throughout the shoe. A very nice kind of like cashew colored khaki pleather lining the collar of the shoe. And then on the insole here, we have our Ultra Cush insoles. Of course, this being in Anaheim, it is like that leatherback insole. And you do have that little hit there, the Style 95, right underneath the Vans logo. Style 95 is what this shoe used to be called back in the day. I don't know if it was called the Era Style 95 or if it was just called the Style 95, but they do like to let that be known on the actual shoe. Any of these Anaheims that you guys see, they'll always tell you like the style on the insole as well as under the tongue. So you got that little patch there, Vans Style 95. These are always far more comfortable than any other GR version of it, of course, having those Ultra Cush insoles. So I always recommend grabbing these Anaheim shoes just in comfort alone. The Authentics in particular, one of my all-time favorites, the Anaheim Factory Authentics. I do like them far more than the OG, the Vault OG Authentics. I don't know why the fit just seems so much better to me. They're just so much more comfortable. Some people might beg to differ on that, but yeah, big fan of the Anaheim factory collection. Love what they're doing, making these like GRs into vaults essentially, and bringing back these really retro colorways and styles. The shoe does fit true to size. You guys should be able to find these with ease on the Vans website. I will leave a link in the description below where you guys can cop. And these actually popped up at my local Vans store, which used to never carry Anaheim factory collections. So I'm assuming that they are starting to make these more widely available. So if you guys are fans of Anaheim factory, hopefully you guys will see these popping up at your local Vans stores, because these are definitely a must try on. I did forget to talk about these eyelets here. They are kind of like a copper color, or like an antique. Very nice. Yeah, just a solid shoe all around. Retail is a little bit steep, $85. I would not recommend these for just the average Joe Schmo looking to get a new pair of Vans, maybe some brown eras. There's probably some better options out there for the price, but if you guys really do respect Vans in the sense of its history and really like where they started and where they are now and all the little details that are on this shoe with like the foxing being higher and glossed, and then of course just like the overall vintage look of the shoe, I do think that the 85 is justified. So that's just my 2 cents though. You guys can find a whole bunch of Anaheim factory shoes available on the Vans website. They got some crazy, like the Velcro slip-ons, those super oldies ones. The girls are popping up with some good ones too, like those really lug outsole heavy, I don't even know what they're called, but they're pretty rad, and I hope that they do drop those for men's eventually. But yeah, this was the Era Style 95. Hope you guys enjoyed the review, and be sure to stay tuned for the On Feet.